English, please, English only. What's going on? This right here is about 7 grand. 6 grand. I'm gonna take y'all a little closer. Right now I'm just doing the final sanding before I paint. Sanding is smooth, as you can see. After I paint it, most likely I'll probably do another coat of spackle after I paint the first coat. I'm gonna clear up the flaws. We got lighting on the side. I'll keep it up. Yeah. Lighting going down the side of it. That's better. Okay. It's what size TV? 75-inch TV, 60-inch fireplace, 42-inch soundbar that you can fit up into. Same thing on the side. See, with these lights, I'm gonna separate them. These lights inside the shells gonna have their own switch. It's gonna have a separate switch versus these. So these gonna be able to come off and go on. Let me show you. Right now I don't have it wired yet, but I will. See how they come off or kind of give you the option. It's gonna be on 2 different switches. You're gonna give it some multi outlets, so you can plug in multi things over here for your quad or 6, whatever you call it. But yeah, I think I started on Tuesday and it's Sunday, trying to wrap up strong today. But you never know. My fireplace is, I think it's on delay or something. And give me an update. So I might be here for another day. Just see it though. Well, let me get oh yeah, for my next DIY videos, I'm just gonna do it all in real time instead of speeding it through and people not actually learning through it. I'm gonna try to voice talk it through it. Sorry if you see my face. I'm gonna try to whatever it's called, voice talk it through it and kind of give a little bit of game. But I need a cameraman and somebody to edit instead of letting this page die. Yeah, it should take about 6 days. By myself, we looking at 6 days. I'm gonna have another partner, my younger brother. He gonna come work with me, and I'm pretty sure we'll be able to knock it out like in 4. You know, so that's my plan, to knock it out in 4. My younger brother is the one who always on his phone. You know how the young boys is. But he family though, so I could fire him and rehire him every time, and then see him at the dinner table. Yeah, that's nice though. I literally just did one of these in Virginia. I'm in Boston right now. And then I got a lot of Jersey work, home base work throughout the rest of the month. But I travel to every state. California, been there like 7 times. Atlanta, Milwaukee, Chicago, Illinois. But I really just want to get into the point of teaching and stuff. You know, it don't affect me. There's millions of houses and homes. You know, not everybody gonna book me anyway. You know, and I'm about to step into some more artsy type of stuff that I got a lot of skill sets and different visions that I'm gonna show y'all. You know, we're gonna do different things than just these media walls. You know, I could teach you all day, but are you gonna outwork me? I don't think so. I teach you everything I know, but you ain't gonna outwork me. That's my little slogan. It's nice though. Plastic, try to keep the kitchens separated. Get these little power poles. These things are helpful. Even with doing laundry, I'll be hanging them from wall to wall and hang up laundry and hangers that are using a dryer. Stuff like that is useful, but those do. If y'all don't speak English, I ain't gonna understand you. That's all I know. English and Arabic, but that's all I know. But yeah, stay tuned. I got a lot of beautiful designs coming up, and I'm just gonna start posting content, going live as I'm working, and probably just talk and walk y'all through. I got a little microphone that I'm gonna hook up, and I'm kind of like, I just want to teach, but when I'm doing this by myself, I get overwhelmed, and I'll be trying to meet my quota to get out of here before a week, you know. But I'm gonna slow it down though. I need. It's dope though. Any questions before I'm going? So what I'm into today? I'm about to finish sanding down. It's the final sand. You know, it's a light grade sanding. It's the finish, the fine sanding, and then wipe it down, clean up first. I'm gonna get the first coat of paint on it. When I get the first coat of paint on, I'm gonna be able to see all the real flaws on it. So then you just take some 5-minute spackle and patch up the flaws, sand that down smooth, get the second coat on it, and you'll get a perfect one. You don't have to be a pro to spackle either. You just gotta have technique. I am not a pro at this. I suck really at this, but I got a good technique of just slapping it on there, scrape as much as possible you can. But you got to use the 90-minute dry mix. You got to mix your own mix. Don't use the pre-mix until you get the second one. Don't use that pre-mix until you do the second one, until you do the second coat. But you got to use that 90-minute mixer. If you use that 90-minute mixer, it's tedious because you got to keep mixing it or move fast, you know, before it starts drying. But when it do dry, it dry real hard. And when it dry real hard, it's scrapable too. So you kind of crafting it out how you want it to do. So if you're not an expert at spackling, which I'm not, I'm just persistent, 90-minute dry, learn to work with that, learn to move fast with that, and make just enough so you can spackle, scrape as you go, carve it out how you want to, and then, yes. So I kind of showed a little bit in some videos. I got some videos that I'm gonna post up. What's happening? One man can do this. It just, if you got the available time, if you a full-time entrepreneur or this what you actually do, one man can do this 6 days by themselves. You might have to pull in a good 10 to 12 hour days, a couple of them. So it really equal out to the 7 days if you pull those tens, you know, tens at minimum. But yeah, it's dope though. I got some floating designs I gotta do. My floating walls with the stone. Those my favorite to do. Because I actually started off with that. Like I said, I'm in Boston right now. I'm gonna do a couple jobs in Jersey, and I gotta come back to Boston. And then I'm gonna be in Delaware. Then I'm gonna be back in Jersey. And I got a couple other things I gotta do. By the way, I'm not always booked either. So like summertime it was dry. Oh my God. It was dry, but it was peaceful. I got to do a lot of things like go to the park, work out and read. It was peaceful. So don't be thinking I'll just like be hogging all the work. There's a lot of people who be doing these things, you know. They don't always just book me. If you want the best, you know where to go. Right here. This guy. It's either coffee or energy drinks too. What we gonna do? Like they keep putting out studies that coffee ain't good to drink every day, and energy drink ain't nothing good to drink every day, I guess. Like they need to set an easy way for people to take naps. That's when people won't need coffee. If the country just shut down for an hour and say take a nap, everybody be good. You know what I'm saying? All right. but it's dope. I'm gonna give y'all another little close up. Oh yeah, about that sound bar. The sound bar, people want to know how I work in the sound bars. It's really not that complicated. But what you want to do, you want to get your corner beads on your sound bar, right? Get your corner beads on your sound bar and basically just focus on the front. Focus on the front, but you got to get tight corners. You see, like you got to get tight corners and then make sure those corners are tight all the way to the back. Because what you mainly gonna do is you just gonna caulk the corners. You're gonna caulk the corners in the back and then paint over it. But the front is the main one you gotta worry about. Always make it, I frame it out 4.5 inches. 4.5 inches so you can get your hand in there. You see? Get your hand in there, you can sand. Let me see. You get a long sander. Yeah, look, see? People wanna know how do you work in here? How do you work in here? It's basic. I gotta try it first before just asking. How do you work in there? I guess everything technique. Let me watch my mouth. I apologize. Can't expect people to do something they don't know. Also, 2 inch. Look, 2 inch. Get in here. Here you can use a 6 inch or whatever to get inside of here.